You guys know I am a proud hater, and one thing I proudly hate are Disney-themed weddings, and this seems to increasingly be a trend. The other day I came across a video of a bride and groom having a lightsaber battle at their wedding reception, and everyone in the video loved it. I hated it, though.
That's fucking cool as shit, though. Like,
Let's look at the video and decide for ourselves,
All right,
shall
here
we?
we go. Let's listen to the video. Let's watch the video here, guys. If you're listening right now, guys, this is a bride and groom, and they are having a lightsaber battle. I noticed she's red.
What does that mean? Is that supposed to be some kind of code?
She's evil.
See, this is sick as fuck.
I'm not rotating my phone. Andrew is very pleased with this one.
This is awesome. Like,
Okay.
You,
all right.
So wait, you would do this at your wedding? Like, you would do this?
well, you know, if I could get married, yes.
Yeah.
You know,
You have to invest in the lightsabers.
I am.
Dude, I'll invest my life savings
Completely.
into Disney for that.
The caption says, "This is the stupidest shit. They pull this at a wedding I'm marching to the gift table, grabbing my gift bag and leaving, never talking to them again."
No, you grab a lightsaber and join in. God damn it.
Yeah, like I guess the difference is if it's like if there's no lightsabers for everyone, then sorry, no thanks.
Well, promptly after I saw that video, I found out about a woman who calls herself the Serial Bride Disney Wedding Guru. She has gotten married at Disney 5 times now and is planning to have a 6th Disney wedding in January 2025.
Let's specify. She has not been married 5 times to 5 different people. She has
Yes.
renewed her vows
Oh,
5 times
yeah.
because
No,
she
but-
is a narcissist.
Regardless, like that is an entertaining possibility. Like she actually just had 5 husbands that she married at Disney
That would be
every
really funny.
single time.
Yeah.
Like I did entertain that possibility. So she calls herself the Serial Bride, and her entire social media presence is about her Disney weddings. This says she originally got married to her husband George at Disneyland in 2015. Since then, they have planned multiple Disney-themed vow renewals. And on Instagram, she shares her wedding planning journey with her followers. And her plan is to eventually have 26 wedding dresses for each Disney wedding, all for one letter of the alphabet. I don't know
I like the
how that
I
correlates.
like the random connection to the alphabet was just like she needed an excuse to come up with a number, so she just came up with the
Her husband
alphabet.
got her 13 wedding dresses for Christmas one year. And
Wait,
this is
in
their
one
entire
year?
Yes. They're like pre-planning all of the next Disney weddings.
I have a
What do these people do for work?
What? Yeah, that's always my question. Well, no,
She
you know
won't
what it is,
even-
right?
she-
He's likely he works in an office and makes good money, I'm sure, right?
She was outright asked, like, how much have you spent on Disney
Millions.
weddings so far? And she refused to say. And she was
gotta be
like,
millions.
oh, the experience is priceless.
It's gotta be
Oh my
millions.
Here's the
God.
thing. If this was something they did private between the two of them, I would still think it's weird, but but making people show up and also watch this
Yeah,
over
who's
and
showing
over
up?
again, like no.
No, I
Just-
feel like
no.
those type of people retain friends that are also terrible. So
Oh, they run in
They enable.
packs.
they run in
run
packs, birds of
Okay.
a feather.
They said they invite different guests every time and have a different Disney theme every time.
How do
so
you know that many people?
Sebi,
one of them was Star Wars themed.
Sebi Zero in the chat says rich white people. The guy's not white, so that's not the
True.
issue here. So
A friend of mine told me that she recently attended a Disney themed wedding. It was the most cringe shit ever, and they played Disney theme songs.
Well, that's
So-
because there was no lightsaber.
I
Like-
was okay. So I was. I had a tweet. I tweeted the other day. I said that I think one of the problems with millennials is that they don't embrace any form of sincerity, and they're obsessed with irony and snark because it allows them to protect themselves. They don't have to put themselves forward in any real way. The one caveat to that is the only time millennials will entertain any notion of sincerity is when they're talking about nostalgia. They will be sincere about nostalgia because it harkens back to their childhood, and that's where a lot of this comes from.
Yeah, it's just extended adolescence, basically.
So I just looked it up. The average Disney wedding after hours at the park is going to be $150,000 a wedding. So she's spent $1.5 million doing this already and wants to spend 2.6 total.
That's
Yep.
Nice.
And she's planning to
I'm
do
telling
this over
I got
26 times in her life.
The dude
How
probably makes good
self-absorbed.
money. Again, if this was just them on their own, I would say waste your money however you want. But if I was their friends, I'd be like, look, unless you're paying for my airfare and travel, I don't really care that you guys are still married.
When asked about how much she has spent on all of the weddings combined, she's not able to give an exact figure, or she won't. She describes these events as priceless. I totally get it. People look at it and think, oh my gosh, this girl is so stupid. How can she spend so much money? I'd rather invest in an experience that creates lasting memories rather than spending money on everyday items like Starbucks or manicures. I save all my pennies to create a core memory with the man I love.
Okay, I
if
love
some
it.
people don't get it, that's fine.
I love
It might
the
be
idea.
unusual, but it's what makes me happy.
She pinched pennies to the tune of $1 million.
Right, like
How
there
many-
is no
She's
amount
like-
of
she's like,
Starbucks
look,
or manicures.
She's like, look, I have my buy one get one free coupons, and
My
I'm
30th Disney wedding.
yeah, like I have my discount cards, and I use them all the time. I retrieve I reclaim the rewards on all of the programs that when I go to the grocery store, and that tunes up.
Dave
to,
Ramsey needs to give them an intervention.
How
fully.
old is this woman?
There's a
though?
20 there.
Brian Bledsoe said, happy Tuesday morning. It's Tuesday again for me as I just got back from Japan. In Japan, there's no Thanksgiving, and they're in full Christmas mode, listening during my 8-hour layover at LAX.
I have seen Tim being on a one-man jihad against Christmas before Thanksgiving about people who like deign to like Christmas before Thanksgiving is over. Have some love in your heart.
I don't know, man. People in my apartment complex are putting up Christmas trees in their windows on November 1st.
On November 1st.
That's a problem.
So ready.
We already have our tree up.
Aw.
Granted, it's a little one. It's,
Is
And it's
it?
also
yeah.
November
Where'd you put it?
26th.
Yeah. No, well, we did it a week ago.
Is it in the living room?
It's in the living room.
No.
Yeah. But yesterday the cats got in. I put gifts under the tree, and the cats got in behind it.
Perfect.
And I was like, look, if you can't get out of there, that's not my problem. Like, if you're stuck and you knock the tree over and, no treats for you tonight.
Yeah.
So,
This
yeah.
just seems like something that was all her idea, and he's just kind of going along with it.
Well, maybe he gets like, maybe they do 6-month anniversary celebrations as well, and those are based on Legos, and that's his thing.
She posted this on her Instagram at the Serial Bride, referring to her husband. My poor young Padawan is stuck with me forever and will keep having to have Disney weddings with me until he dies, sucker. My husband did not sign up for this. Personally, I didn't know having Disney weddings was going to become a thing, but here we are, 4 Disney weddings deep, with the 5th and 6th Disney wedding on the way.
Wait, you
Whoops.
plan multiples in
Some
advance?
people- She said some people have 12 kids, and well, we pop out Disney weddings. What can I say? I'm obsessed with vow renewals with my husband. They're fun and make great memories. I got hooked and I just can't stop. People may think it's crazy and I don't blame them, but they make me so happy and I'm just living my best life. Now for my husband, he secretly wants to run away, but don't worry, he'll never be able to because I use force
Because he'll
powers to brainwash him.
Because he doesn't have any money, because he spent all the money on the wedding.
I'm joking, chill, or am I? Stay tuned for our next wedding adventure.
Olivia Claire in the chat says, Brett, I'll never make you do this. Thank you.
You can only hope.
Thank
We have
you.
a $50 super chat from Pop Culture Junkie. I'm so grateful for you both, the purveyors of my daily recess. Safe travels, Mary. I hope you have a great time in my adopted state. I'm so thankful that I will be in Houston for my 27th year of celebrating a week with my amazing media friends.
Safe travels, my friend.
Thank you.
Olivia, don't worry about it. We could never afford this.
Most people wouldn't.
We wouldn't be able to afford this.
Come on, it's only $100,000 a wedding.
That would be like me saying, like, we have to have an NCIS themed wedding every 5 years.
We have
That would be-
another $25 super chat from Mr. Wombat. I agree with Mary and will proudly hate on that lame lightsaber fight. I'd have immediately walked out. I also vote pecan pie. Everyone enjoy their Thanksgiving colonization. I just think, like, when people spend tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands of dollars on Disney or going on vacations to Disney, They have too much money and not enough class.
Well, the thing is, what it proves is Disney's marketing strategy has worked. They've priced out normal families, and what they've looked for is they want
These people.
the what do they call them?
The
dinks.
childless
The
dinks.
The dinks,
yes.
the dual
dual
income, no
income.
kids. In this case, that guy's probably got a very big income, and she, he, you know what he is? It's like have you ever seen the meme template where the guy's like, it's just a guy in a laptop out on a balcony. It says like, me working hard so that my wife can sink $50,000 into a knitting business that doesn't make any money.
Him, but he's like me working hard so my wife can spend
Yeah.
$150,000 on our next Disney wedding.
That's
Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.